Welcome to the lesson about the melody of American English. I'm sure you've noticed that it's much more to American English than just the pronunciation of the right sounds. Even right now, just notice how I talk, how I convey my thought. Imagine you don't know my words. Imagine you don't know English at all. Just listen to the melody of the way I talk. I probably sound insane, but I'm sure you've noticed something. What is it? What is it? The thing that American English has a very distinctive melody. The way people talk, the way they convey their thought and bring the audience to the point is very specific and very different from a lot of languages.
То есть американцы, они такие музыканты, музыкальные, вот у них такое джазовое произношение, вот у них очень-очень все такое музицировано, они прям прям как из филармонии все.
Now just for a second, let's take a look at a short fragment of the interview on the Ellen Show.
Why don't you move here? Then you'd have a bigger place. Do you like it here?
But, I mean, I don't fit in here, just straight up body type. Like in LA, my arms register as legs. They're just like, why is that octopus on Sunset?
I know it's really hard to listen to the melody because we're listening to the jokes. And by the way, if you want to see the whole video version, it's in the treasure section, as well as many other cool videos of my choice. So what did you notice?
Ну, там тетка что-то про руки говорила.
Once again, not about what they were talking about, but how they were saying that. Let's listen once more to the Ellen's question.
Why don't you move here? Then you'd have a bigger place. Do you like it here?
Why don't you move here? And you have a bigger place. Do you like it here? Do you see how she accentuated the main part of the question? And this is just a small example of what I mean by how melody helps us to express our point, to express our question.
То есть как бы мелодия языка помогает нам выражаться.
Выражаться. But don't worry, one step at a time. Let's figure out, so what's the melody of American English?
У меня скрипка играет на трубе.
Just for example, read this phrase. If you're just starting learning the language, you probably read it as Hi, how are you? And that's how I would read it. Hi, how are you? Because American intonation generally goes down.
American intonation generally goes down.
Интонация американского языка в общих случаях всегда идет вниз. This is just generic. We're talking in general. A lot of people call it staircase melody, meaning that we always descending, we always going down. Have you noticed as I said it? We're always going down.
То есть мы как бы по лесенке спускаемся. Куда-то катимся мы в пропасть, наверное. Я не знаю куда.
But not only we go down, we have a very heavy end. And usually the very last part of intonation is very heavy. I'm not sure. Well, figure it out. And here, if you've been paying attention, you should get confused.
Подождите, я запутался, я вообще не понимаю.
Because in the very beginning, when I showed example with Ellen, she was going up saying, why don't you move here? Do you like it here? Get a new place. Why not? And now I'm saying that generally we go down.
Why is it so? Ну, кто? Ты знаешь, мальчик, ты? Я не в курсе.
Because in Ellen's question, the last word was the most important in this sentence. She was asking,
Why don't you move here?
why don't you move here?
Then you'd have a bigger place.
And you have a bigger place. Because she was talking about Amy moving here and having bigger place. That's why she accentuated the main word in the sentence.
Americans always emphasize the word in a sentence, which adds color to the meaning of that sentence. This emphasis helps highlight the most important part of the sentence and the thought that is conveyed.
Американцы всегда интонационно выделяют главное слово в предложении, которое добавляет смысловую окраску вашей мысли. Это помогает подчеркнуть самую важную часть в предложении и верно донести вашу мысль до слушателя. To understand what I mean, let's take a look at this sentence. Let's just read it. And let's try to read it with a general American intonation. Going down. I didn't say I liked him. Once again, the very end goes very heavy, down.
Обычно попка предложения, она такая тяжелая, вот она как груз. То есть вот вроде вниз-вниз-вниз, а там бэм, такая теща в конце, тяжелая.
I didn't say I like him. And by the way, a little secret. To have this going down situation, because we have a whole sentence to go down, start a little higher. All American sentences and all American thoughts, they start higher in pitch.
The beginning of a sentence usually starts with a higher pitch. This allows us to lower the pitch as we pronounce the sentence.
Чаще всего начало предложения начинается с намеренно повышенной ноты, интонации, чтобы у вас была возможность интонационно спускаться.
То есть как бы начните выше с интонацией, чтобы было куда спускаться.
Because if you start like, I didn't say I liked him, it's gonna be hard. But go a little bit higher. I didn't say I liked him. Try it.
I didn't say I liked him.
And now, let's work on this sentence. What do I mean? I mean that I didn't like someone, like a guy, or a teacher, or who was trying to teach you God knows what. But let's see how the meaning of the sentence will change if we change the intonation and pitch.
Сейчас посмотрим, вот сейчас будем интонации играться и понимать, как вот будет меняться это все значение, там все перестроится, все карты вообще поменяются.
So let's accentuate the first word. I didn't say I liked him. And the meaning changes completely because now we accentuate that it's my opinion, that I express this opinion. And we can add the second part, for example, I didn't say I liked him. My mom said I liked him.
It wasn't me who said that, it was someone else.
Высокая интонация на слове I акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что это было не мое мнение, что я не говорила этого. Кто-то другой сказал. See how the thing changed. Let's try the second word. I didn't say I liked him. I didn't say I liked him, meaning I never said that. I said something else.
Я никогда в жизни этого не говорила, он мне сразу не понравился.
I never liked him and never said that I did. Maybe somebody interpreted my words wrong, so I make it clear that he's not the kind of guy I like.
Высокая интонация на слове didn't акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что я не говорила этого, и он мне не нравится. Возможно, кто-то понял меня неправильно изначально, поэтому я уточняю, что он мне не нравится. See how the meaning changes. The meaning of what you're trying to say changes. Let's move forward. I didn't say I liked him because maybe I did like him, but I wrote it in the letter and I never said it out loud. I didn't say I liked him. I thought that I liked him, but I didn't say it. See?
То есть я как бы этого не говорила. Нет, понятно, что он мне нравится, но я это не говорила. Кто-то другой про меня там бла-бла-бла налялякал.
I probably do like him, but I never admitted it. The way I let others know that I like him wasn't through speech. Perhaps I was flirting and laughing, but never said it out loud. I never admitted it.
Высокая интонация на слове say акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что я именно этого не произносила вслух. Я не говорила об этом, хотя, конечно, всем понятно, что он мне нравится, потому как я флиртую, смеюсь, но я никогда в этом не признавалась словесно. Let's try this one. I didn't say I liked him, meaning somebody liked him, it was my friend. I didn't say I liked him, my friend liked him. That's why we invited him to the party.
Somebody likes him here, but why did you decide it was me?
Высокая интонация на втором слове I акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что он явно здесь кому-то нравится. Но почему вы решили, что мне? Let's see next. I didn't say I liked him. I loved him. Meaning, I had different emotions about him. I didn't say I liked him. Or maybe I did invite him somewhere, but I didn't like him. I just thought he's a great guy. See how I'm driving the point?
The feelings that I have about him is not liking. Maybe they're stronger. Maybe I loved him. Or weaker. Maybe I just had no one better to spend time with.
Высокая интонация на слове like акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что мои эмоции по поводу него не вписываются в рамки «он мне нравится». Может быть, мои чувства сильнее, и я люблю его. Или же намного слабее, и он мне безразличен. Or the last version. I didn't say I liked him. I meant another guy. I didn't say I liked him.
То есть мы как бы переносим вот эту повышенную интонацию, и значение сразу меняется.
I like someone, but it's not him. Maybe it's another guy.
Высокая интонация на слове him акцентирует смысл предложения в сторону того, что мне нравится кто-то, но не он, а другой человек. I'm sure you had fun, you know what I'm talking about.
And Americans always exaggerate the intonation of the word that is main in the sentence.
Now try it on your own, changing one by one the higher pitch and intonation and changing the meaning and imply this meaning. Not just say it, but I mean it. Mean it. Jess didn't steal John from Ashley. 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 Did you have fun? I hope so. Don't worry, we're gonna learn how to do that. I just really wanted you to understand how the intonation is important. And now let's take a look technically how we make it happen. How do we make this word sound bigger and expressive? So let's learn how do we get on this higher pitch. For those who ever learned music, it's gonna be easy. For those who didn't, welcome to the club. So imagine some people speak with a lower voice. They speak like that. And somebody speaks with a higher voice. They always speak like that. So we gotta learn to intonate in between two to create this dynamic of the staircase.
То есть кто-то говорит вот низким голосом, а кто-то всегда высоким. А чтобы говорить по-американски, нам нужно и низким, и высоким выделять нужные слова, нужной интонацией.
So now let's just practice on the letters. Try to pronounce every second letter with a higher pitch. Let's do it together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Just imagine that the first is on the lower note and the second letter is on the higher note.
Там такой да,
А там C. Make sure to avoid mistakes. Don't glide. Don't say B. No, we gotta create this shift, this jump. A, B, C, D, E, F. Try it.
I'm waiting. То есть мы не скользим, как селедка, а прыгаем с низкой ноты на высокую.
Also make sure to avoid another mistake. Don't go louder. Don't just say B. No, it's not about being loud. It's about change, shift, the jump, higher in pitch. Low note, high note. I don't really know. But don't forget about the general rule of going down the staircase. So right after you created this pitch and jump, go down the staircase. Let's try with numbers. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can even go lower on the very last note.
Не забываем про жирную концовку, жирную старую тетку в конце.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try it. Let's shift it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget, right after you went on the higher pitch, you keep going down the staircase. It's always down the staircase. Even right now, here, it's always down the staircase. It's never flat like that. It's always going down. Highlighting the thought that we're trying to say.
То есть мы всегда стремимся вниз. Ну, как загнивающий запад. Всегда стремится вниз. А вот интонация, вот это важные на важные слова, мы как бы прыгаем, но все равно потом интонация идет вниз.
Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Нахрена мы это делаем, а?
Of course, you're not gonna speak like that, but trust me, this melody and pitch jump will help you to be more expressive and drive the point. And all Americans do that. So suck it up and keep practicing. For those who still struggle to create this higher jump, like this up the higher pitch situation, imagine you can use your hands and really help yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or sometimes the rubber band helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So always exaggerate the word that you're expressing. 1, 2. I don't really like the rubber band, but it helps somebody. То есть помогите себе руками, ногами, чем вот как бы увеличивайтесь, вот это, вскакивайте на эту высшую интонацию. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try it with a sentence. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Have you noticed that before going to this higher pitch, I paused? I paused to drive your attention, to drive the attention of a person you're talking to what you're about to say next. I'm not so sure. Try it. Make a pause before you create this higher intonation pitch, before this jump. I'm not so sure. Let's try this sentence. I don't know. Hey Sarah, do you know where Bob is? I don't really know. Did you see this pause that drives attention? Do you know where Bob is? Da 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 da. What am I? Don't really know.
To help yourself make a pitch jump, you can silently ask yourself a question about what it is that you're going to say next.
Чтобы помочь себе совершить прыжок на ступеньку с высокой интонацией, вы можете задать себе мысленно вопрос о том, что вы собираетесь сказать дальше. Help yourself with this little pause before you go to the higher pitch. And if you still struggle with that, think about going softer, softer. How do I do that? I go softer. То есть как бы смягчайте, тогда вам проще будет эту высокую ноту добиться. Вот смягчайте. Мягче вообще надо быть по жизни, мягче.
It really helps to make a little pause before going for a pitch jump and to hit the note softer.
Чтобы помочь себе совершить интонационный прыжок, можно сделать маленькую паузу перед прыжком и произнести само слово мягче. Try it. I don't really know. And once again, all these tools are helping us to create the melody, to make our thought expressive, so people are not bored with us. There is no strict rule about where you should do this pitch jump, but start using it and you will notice how much easier for you it will be to express your thought. So. То есть правил нет, правил у них нету правил. У них есть просто мелодия. И вот они вот где надо им прыгают, а где не надо не прыгают. So now a few ideas where to do this pitch jump, where to go for this higher pitch intonation. Where in the sentence? Да где нам прыгать, где? First and the most, look for an adverb or an adjective. То есть наречие или прилагательные, как бы там ищите.
To define where to make a pitch jump in a sentence, you should usually look for an adverb or an adjective.
Чтобы определить, где именно в предложении сделать прыжок в интонации, ищите наречие. Как? Или прилагательное. Какой? For example, very nice guy. He's a really hard-working man. The big black box. So all these descriptive adverbs and adjectives, they will help us to make the point more bright and like to express it more vividly. And if you don't have no adverbs or adjectives in the sentence, go for a noun or a verb.
If there is no adverb or adjective in a sentence, look for a noun or a verb.
Если в предложении нет наречий и прилагательных, повышайте интонацию на существительных или глаголах. For example, Mom said, Dad is coming home late. I appreciate your help. To practice, always ask this question as if you are discovering this thought right by talking. For example, Mom said, what did she say? Dad is coming home late. What am I? Appreciate your help. Now let's practice creating this higher pitch and this particular words in the sentences. I don't like it. I can't hear you. I'm not going to do it. She's really beautiful. He is helping us very much. My mom's constantly talking on the phone. My dad clearly doesn't eat healthy. Realistically, I need 5 years of practice. And of course, as I said before, if the sentence is long, this jump, this higher pitch will happen a few times. То есть мы не только раз там прыгнули и все, или там раз голос повысили. Оно как бы постоянно происходит, ну как в жизни все. But don't be monotone, don't jump on the same note. Go higher or lower. Play with it, play with your voice. It's like an instrument. То есть как бы не нудите на одной. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. На одну прыгнули, а там вниз пошли. Там повыше прыгнули, там вниз пошли. And once again, always going down. Generally, we're going down.
Вниз по лестнице катимся.
For example, I need to work hard because I really want this promotion. I exaggerated need. I went on a higher pitch and I went even on much higher pitch with really. I need to work hard because I really need this promotion.
Если долго мучиться, что-нибудь получится.
Once again, always think that you're discovering the thought and it will drive your audience to you like, what is she about to say?
Can't wait, can't
Wait. I'm almost here, but I still need 10 minutes to park. I keep trying to contact Jack, but he's really busy. We watched an incredible movie. The cast was fabulous. I will call him back because I owe him. I would appreciate your help because the situation is quite confusing. Keep practicing and you'll get the results. Ah, la 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 la. And by the way, go to the treasures section and watch the whole interview with Amy Schumer and Ellen. This is amazing. See you soon.